my name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for coming by and checking out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to do a smoked rotisserie turkey breast. Now, the reason I decided to do this video mainly was because the turkey breast was on sale for $1.49 a pound at my local store. So I got this 8.5 pound turkey breast for around $13. So where else can you feed your whole family for $13? Plus, I like turkey, and you know what? So far I've been having a lot of fun with the rotisserie kit that came with my Monument Grills. So far I've done a chicken and a pork loin, and both came out great, so I want to continue to try to find different things that I can put on it. I'll leave a link below to that review of the Monument Grills 605 Denali. It's a beautiful grill, and if you're looking for one, I would highly recommend it. But anyway, guys, super easy. Turkey breast. I got some Grill Mates Montreal chicken seasoning that we're just going to season it with. I'm going to keep track of the internal temperature. Obviously, a wired temperature probe won't work, so I'm using my Chef's Temp wireless one. I also did a video review of this one as well. I'll leave that link below as well. But I love this thing. This thing works really well. Anyway, guys, not very complicated. Look at this, 2 ingredients and a rotisserie. So stick around, I'm gonna show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. Alright guys, so the first thing you want to do is remove it out of the bag. It did come frozen. I've had it defrosting almost 2 days and it's still a little cold, but this will be fine. Now this has got the bone in it, you know, the ribs, everything are attached. So what we're going to do is we're just going to trim this up because like we got some loose skin. And bear in mind this is going to be spinning. So like this big flap, we don't want that. So just take a few minutes and kind of clean it up nicely, which I will do here. And I'll be back in a second, guys. We'll season it up. But first I'm going to put it on the rotisserie, make sure it spins correctly. So give me a few minutes, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys, now comes the fun part. We have to attach it to the rotisserie. So first off, make sure you kind of gonna guess where it's gonna be. Try to keep it in, you know, close to the middle as possible. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tighten this one here. We're gonna remove this. And I wanna kind of stick this probe kind of right, or the rotisserie hooks kind of right in where the wings kind of would go. And first we're going to pass it through the neck cavity there, like so. Alright. And take a few minutes, guys, to get this right. I know easier said than done. Let me see. Alright, guys, I had to kind of rotate it a little bit here to kind of find a spot. I think I might have been hitting a bone. Alright. So I think I got that one in pretty good. Now we're going to slide the other one on here. There we go. This is a, you know, you want to make sure it's down there secure. This is a 8.5 pound turkey breast. But boy, easier said than done. I think that might be it. Let's see. It's a little lopsided. And see, this is where you want to kind of, again, I'm going to do a little bit of trimming. And more importantly, I'm going to go outside, put it on the rotisserie before I season it so it doesn't make a big mess, just to see how it turns, alright? So let me trim off a little excess stuff here, and I'll meet you guys outside. Alright guys, so here it is on the rotisserie. You just want to turn it on. Make sure it's, I mean, obviously it's going to be a little lopsided. It might slant a little bit, you know, when it flops over, but just make sure it's on there secure. You can also see where you might need to do a little excess trimming on that skin. Some of that skin's hanging off. But yeah, I think this will do the trick. I'll watch it go around a couple more times, and then we'll take it inside and season it. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and get this grill warmed up. I'm going to try to just do the outer burners here. This one over here and this one over here. And I got a wood chip box here filled with cherry wood chips that I'm just going to kind of put right here to add a little bit of smoke. And yeah, But I'll keep that out for now. I'm gonna bring the turkey breast in to season it, and I'll get this preheated, this grill, try to get it like in that 325, 350 range. Alright guys, time to season. So like I mentioned, the Grill Mates Montreal chicken. I've never seen a turkey rub. I mean, usually at Thanksgiving time, I would just use some rosemary and thyme and poultry seasonings. But yeah, make sure we season this good. This should be interesting. And you know, the cool thing about cooking a turkey breast too versus the whole turkey is now you just don't have to worry about, oh, well, the dark meat's got to be cooked, you know, longer than the white meat. You're just cooking the white meat. And if you have people in your family like I do, my wife doesn't particularly care for dark meat. She just likes the white meat. So this will be good. All right. So let's do the bottom here. Gotta make sure also, kind of do the sides. I'll continue to do this, guys. We'll be back in a second, all right? All right, here we are. Nicely seasoned. I'm trying to rest it with the skin side up so that rub can kind of hold on and not fall off. So what I'm going to do too, guys, I got some of this extra olive virgin oil spray. I'm just going to give this a little spray. I think it'll help keep that rub attached. So when it spins, hopefully it won't fly off. But you know, I got a little bit of the shake bottle, so I could certainly add some more once we get it on the rotisserie. So there you go, guys. I'm just going to let this hang out here while we let that grill preheat up to, like I said, 325 to 350. It's probably going to take another 10-15 minutes. And in the meantime, I need to get myself the first beer of the day. So I'll meet you guys downstairs at the bar for a beer review. All right, guys. Today's actually the first official day of fall. So I'm having an Oktoberfest from Goose Island. They're a brand out of Chicago. 5.7% alcohol. And yeah, never tried it. Starting to see a lot more Oktoberfest beers popping up. And in the supermarket or at the liquor store. So you can only usually get them this time of year, so take advantage while you can. I like the Oktoberfest beers. They have a lot more flavor, a little bit higher alcohol content, usually at least 5%. Yeah, Goose Island, Chicago, Illinois, also I guess Baldwinsville, New York as well. Got a little pretzel walk in there. Alright guys, I appreciate you stopping by and watching my video. Looks nice, nice golden color, nice head. Smells good as well. Cheers guys. Oh yeah, that's very smooth. Wow. I don't really taste much hops or much bitterness. Very smooth, a little bit of a like a malty. Oh, I like this. So like I said, guys, if you like different kinds of beers, find some Oktoberfest at your local liquor store. Take advantage of them this time of year because they go away and they are really good. And if you're in the Chicago area or you see this in the store, Goose Island, I would certainly recommend it. Alright guys, I'm going to enjoy this a little bit. I'll meet you upstairs. We'll get that turkey breast put on the rotisserie and we'll go from there. Cheers again guys, thank you. Alright, welcome back. So last thing we're going to do, we're going to put in our wireless thermometer. So let me pull this out. And let's see here, obviously we want to put it in the front here. Like right, the thickest part of that breast. Alright, just like that guys. Let's carry this outside. I'll meet you out at the grill. Alright, I also wanted to show everyone here that I removed the two heat deflectors right underneath these burners. We're just doing the side burners. I might turn on this one and the infrared in a little bit just to see if, you know, I need to, because like I said, 325 to 350. The reason I removed those flame tamers is so I can just rest this inexpensive foil pan underneath it to catch any drippings. It's kind of a little lopsided, so I kind of just push on it like that. I've done this in the past. Seems to work great. All right, so let's get the power on here. There we go. I got wood chips. I'm gonna stick right over here. Like that. It should start smoking shortly. And now let's get that thermometer chef temps going. Alright, I got that on. Let me open up the handy dandy app. Let's see here, chef temps. Where are we? There we are. Alright guys, you can kind of see this with me. Alright, so right now it's showing the internal temperature is 29 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to set up a cook. Let's see, turkey, poultry, turkey, breast. 165 is when it needs to be reach. I'm going to put this down to 155 because I think by that time it'll be almost done. I don't want to overcook it. I want it to be juicy. So at 155 we'll do some internal temps with the instant read. Alright, start cook. I don't need, there we go. Alright, I can already start to smell some smoke. We're going to close it. It's one of the nice things about this Monument Grills is you have this lid so you can kind of look right through there. Makes it nice. The work is done. Now I'll let the Monument Grill, the Denali 605 Pro, do its magic. I'm going to go inside, finish the beer. We'll come out here in around, I don't know, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, see how things are going. See you then. All right, guys, we're kind of like approaching the 45-minute time frame here. 48 degrees. It says 352 on the wireless as far as the temp of the grill, and my grill says 333. So we're probably, like I said, anywhere between 325 and 350 is the good spot. Let's see here. Sometimes one of these hooks will loosen up a little bit, so just check it. If it looks like this one looks like I might need to loosen it a little bit and kind of push it in, but let's just see how it's turning here. That'll be a, if it's turning okay, I'll just leave it alone. Yeah, I think it's doing good. Ooh, there's a little bit of a slant. Let me tighten that up. But you know what else we're gonna do here? A little bit of that spray, right? And then you can also, we'll wait. That's what's cool about rotisserie, man. You don't have to get your hands dirty if you want to season. Yeah, see, this will just add, hopefully get that skin crispy. And then I'll just take a little bit of that rub too. We'll just sprinkle a little bit on there. Any little dry spots. Yeah. Kind of, see if I can get some on this side. Ooh, it's hot when I put my hand on there. All right. I'll tighten it up and we'll let it go. I think I'm also going to put some wood chips in because I want to try to see if I can get a little bit of smoky flavor, especially since we got some time to go. Be back shortly. Fresh wood chips, guys. Let's see if we get a little bit more smoke on this. I tightened it up a little bit in there. Yeah, we'll let the rotisserie do its thing. All right, guys, internal temperature 144 degrees. We're kind of like at the hour and a half. Oh man, look at this. Oh, and it looks like I still have to push that other rotisserie bar or hook, whatever you call that thing, back in. It seems to be doing pretty well. Hey guys, it just went off on the alarm, 157. let's just see. I just stopped it from turning because I wanted to kind of take a look and see where we're at. All right. So we'll go on this side here and deep right there. Oh, okay. Go down a little bit. Oh, see, that's not quite as done. 152. Let's see over here. Oh, ooh, it's hot. Let's go here. See, not quite. You know, we want this 165. See, some of it's, you know, but I think having it on the rotisserie, even if you go, you know, maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 degrees warmer than what you normally would, cooking it in an oven, roasting it, because it's stationary, I think having this turned, you can see how juicy it is. Let me show you guys. You can just see like liquid glistening as this thing turns. So I think if we go a little bit, you know, I want to make sure everything's cooked. Flap. It slops around. So I'm going to reset the alarm like 162, 163. Let's give it a little bit more time. Yeah. Be back shortly. Alright guys, it says it's reached 160 degrees. Let's take a look here. Oh my goodness. Looks wonderful. I think this is, I'm pushing the weight limit on this rotisserie as far as that motor. It's got to work out today, I'll tell you that. Oh, it smells wonderful too. Look at this. It's going to flop now. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Alright guys, let's stop it and do some temperature checks. Go right in here. 163. Let's go down in this part of the breast. Well, 163. Okay. It's done. What I'm going to do, which I've done on everything I rotisserie cooked, which I think is a good thing. I haven't heard otherwise. I'm going to turn all the heat off. And before I remove this, let me see, I'm turning everything off, all the burners. Okay, I'm just going to continue to let this turn for like, I don't know, 7, 8, 10 minutes, and then I'll take it off. We'll tent it loosely with foil, but I think this just helps everything settle down. Burners are off. I'll kind of close the lid. It's still going to kind of keep it warm, but it's slowly cooling down. Yep, that's it guys. I'll meet you guys inside when we're ready to take a look. Alright, it's been covered for probably around 15 minutes. Oh my goodness. Look at this. It smells wonderful. My goodness. We'll take a walk around, but look at all the liquid. I think cooking it on a rotisserie definitely gives it some advantages as far as the juiciness. Everything I've cooked. And even like you get a rotisserie chicken at Costco or Sam's Club, you know, that, believe me, that's not hovering at 165. That thing's cooked probably to 200 degrees. But it's still nice and juicy because it's just been rotating on that rotisserie. It keeps the juices. Man, oh man. Alright guys, I'm going to slice into this. Alright, so what I did is I cut off one section of the breast right here that I'm going to slice. You can see this is the other side. I'm just going to leave that. But man, look at all the liquid and juice coming off this. Let me get a knife. We'll slice some pieces and give this a sample. Here we are, guys. Let's slice into this. It smells absolutely wonderful. I'm just going to slice some pieces here. Ooh. You guys can always hear Dixie if you're used to my channel. Oh, it smells wonderful. Alright. Be back in a second. We'll give this a sample. Check that out, guys. Wow. If you could see the juice in that. Alright. Be back in a minute. Welcome back. I'm here with my wife, Monica.
Hi, guys.
All right. Well, we have a couple little pieces here.
First of all, this has smelled amazing while I make it all the sides. I wanted to dig in so bad, but I didn't.
Well, just try
It smells really
pick
good.
one of these little pieces. The skin's good, too.
I like Montreal steak seasoning, so the thought of like the chicken steak seasoning.
I thought it would be overly pepperly like the steak seasoning is, but no. It's got some different flavors.
I like the steak seasoning. This is actually a perfect blend, I think. Don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Try a little piece of that with the skin on it. Ooh.
I love the skin, you know that.
Yeah, it came out good on that rotisserie.
Look at the color on that.
You just pull it apart, obviously, with your hands. Now, can you taste any smoke?
Not a lot of smoke.
Maybe a tinge. I think I'm so immune to smoke flavor.
I know, but it's good.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
The seasoning.
that's really good.
The seasoning.
That reminded me of a taste of a...
Take a little off of here.
Dip it.
No, the seasoning is right on, and I'm making some gravy.
That kind of gave me a little taste of almost a rotisserie chicken there from like Costco or Sam's Club. Well, I mean, it's not chicken, it's turkey. But the flavors and the juiciness.
It's really, it's right on.
Well,
It's not dry.
no, it's not dry at all. All right.
It's delicious. This is what I would picture a rotisserie Sam's Club turkey.
If they did turkey instead of chicken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. And it's not too salty, which I like. The
No, that was a
will
good
like
seasoning. You know, it's hard with turkey. I didn't want to go through the hassle of making my own turkey rub, so I kind of saw, chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken, poultry, you know, let's
Well,
go
and
with
when you
that.
when you showed me, you're like, "What do you think of this?" And it said it was the McCormick Montreal chicken. I really love the Montreal steak seasoning, so I was like, "Oh, this looks good," and we tasted it.
Wow. That
This is
is
good.
great. Look, guys, Thanksgiving's coming up.
Yeah,
If you don't want to deal with the hassle of doing a whole bird, get a breast like this, because it's all good meat. You don't have to stress about different temperatures for different parts of the turkey.
this is really good.
Cook it to 165, you're fine. And if you can do it on a rotisserie, bonus. The juiciness and the flavor of
What
this.
was the? You use the Monument?
Yeah, the Monument Denali.
Okay, well,
605
I
Pro.
love how big that is. You
Yeah.
can.
That
Ooh.
rotisserie is sweet.
Yeah.
Although I think that motor was going through a workout
clunk,
with this heavy
clunk.
bread and a clunk. But hey, it worked.
Most would.
But it's absolutely
heavy.
delicious.
Yeah.
Guys, hey, if you like the video, please hit the like button. This logo on my screen is the logo on the bottom of the channel there. Just click on that. It allows you to subscribe to my channel. Please do that because it really helps me and it helps my channel grow. And I'll
Keeps his family fed.
That's right, and keeps my family fed. I'll also leave a link above and below to my website, ericsmokingbbq.com, where I have all my video recipes, photos, and links to the videos as well. So please go check it out.
Yeah, please.
But in the meantime,
And then you can see our crazy family.
yeah, I think we're gonna continue
Keep
continue
showing
eating.
down. Turn the camera off and
Monica's making some mashed potatoes and gravy, and
some mac and cheese
some
for the
homemade
kids.
mac and cheese, and yeah, we're gonna have a great dinner tonight. And you saw how easy it was, guys.
But when you let mom and dad in the kitchen without kids.
Yep. All right, guys. Thanks again for stopping by. We'll see you next time.
Bye.